imagine just for a moment the event that you thought was real suddenly was not. This is a troubling tale of a young woman who experienced just that. Now let's go back in time and cross the Atlantic Ocean. The time is 1889. The place is Paris, France. A great excitement was in the air since the World's Fair, or the Great Exhibition, was taking place. Thousands of visitors flocked the city to see the Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower, and the attractions such as the world's largest diamond, the Imperial Diamond, a recreation of an Aztec temple, and even a shocking and appalling human zoo. Among those many prominent visitors included Vincent van Gogh, Thomas Edison, and even Nikola Tesla. But this tale is not about the prominent visitors of the Exposition Universelle, but the strange and disturbing story of two common people, a young woman and her elderly mother. The two English women arrived in Paris after a long trip in India. They had left India and were eager to return to England, but upon hearing of the Great Exhibition, decided to take a coach from Marseille to Paris to partake of the Great World's Fair. They had great difficulty finding a hotel since most places had been booked in advance. They finally managed to find a small hotel in the outskirts of Paris that could accommodate them. They each would have a single room since no double rooms were available. To make matters more annoying, the rooms were not on the same floor. The women were so tired from the long carriage ride that they signed their names in the register and were quickly escorted up to their rooms. The young woman on the second floor. Her room was small and plain, with a single bed, plain curtains, and drab wallpaper. Her mother's room, however, was different. Room 342 was a luxurious room with rich velvet curtains, rose-covered wallpaper, high-back velvet sofa, an oval mahogany table, and a gold-gilded clock. But no sooner did the old woman enter her room did she fall ill. The hotel doctor was quickly called up, and he began to question the woman's daughter. The doctor and the hotel manager looked worried. They whispered nervously, and although the young woman did not speak French, she could sense that something was amiss. Quickly, the doctor told the young woman that her mother was very sick and was in need of a special medicine that could only be found on the other side of Paris. He could not go, since he did not want to leave her mother, but he pressed the daughter to go and get the medicine. The daughter quickly left to retrieve the healing potion. Now you can imagine how slow and frustrating the daughter's journey was. Paris was bustling with people, and travel was excruciatingly vexing and slow. It took her 4 hours to return to the hotel with the potion that would save her mother's life. When she entered the hotel lobby, she asked the manager, "Comment va ma mère? How is my mother?" "Mademoiselle, I do not know what you speak about." "What do you mean? My mother is ill. She is in room 342. You were in the room with the doctor, and he sent me to retrieve this potion that will save her life." "Mademoiselle, I assure you, there is no one staying in room 342, as it has been empty for 2 days. I assure you, mademoiselle, you arrived here alone." "Oh, Open the register. You will see we signed the register this morning. Very well, mademoiselle. The hotel manager slowly opened the hotel register, and to the daughter's dismay, she saw only her name written. Above hers, where she was certain her mother had signed, was a stranger's signature. The young woman felt dizzy. Her head was spinning. How could this be? Take me to my mother's room now. The hotel manager obliged. As they went upstairs, the young woman's heart raced. Her head throbbed. Her body felt cold. How could this be happening? Where is my mother? She thought. As they walked down the hall to the room, she encountered the hotel doctor, where she asked him about her mother. The hotel doctor denied ever meeting the young woman and swore he did not know what she spoke of. Please take me to my mother at once, the girl demanded. To her shock and horror, when the hotel manager opened room 342, there were no rich velvet scarlet curtains, no rose-covered wallpaper, no high-back velvet sofa, no oval mahogany table, and no gold-gilded clock. The plainly decorated room was drab and empty, with no sign of her mother anywhere. The young woman thought she was mad. She reported the incident to the authorities, but no one believed her, not a single person. It was as though her mother never existed. The young woman never recovered from this traumatic event, and sadly, upon her return to England, was committed to an insane asylum where she died of heartbreak and loneliness. So what happened to this young lady's mother? To this day, nobody knows. If walls could speak, the walls of room 342 would tell a very strange tale.